Hello everybody, it's Amanda here from Scrimpingmommy.co.uk and today I'm going to make an exploding handbag. I've taken this idea from a lovely lady that I've been watching recently. I think her name's Judah, but I might have got that wrong. But her channel name is Scrapbooking with Me, and I will leave a link below. And she makes the most awesome stuff, and I love her style of crafting because she makes everything from scratch. She's brilliant. So what we need is a sheet of 12 by 12, and we're going to score at 4 and 8, and then turn it and score again at 4 and 8. It's really not difficult at all, this design, but it's super pretty, and I just wanted to have a go. So here we are. So now you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 squares. Yeah, 3 rows of 3. And the outer corners here, you want to score from where the score lines cross each other, there. You want to score from there out to each corner. So we're going to do that using a ruler and our scoring tool. And try not to get my messy hair in the shot. There we go. Try and get it accurate as you can. That's not too bad. I hope my table's not wobbling. I'm still waiting for it, a bracket making to attach it to my other desk. So I'll try and be careful. So there we go. And I've been watching a bit of YouTube the last few days in and between working. I lost my crafty mojo a little bit, and so I'm hoping that you know, doing this project, which as soon as I saw it I loved it, will help me get that back a bit. So we've got the normal score lines, and then we've got those going outwards. So we're going to start and just give those a fold. And we're going to use our bone folder, and this is Painted with Love paper. It's absolutely beautiful. It's got foiled gold hearts, and the main colours in it are, let me see, I think that looks like, I don't know, I think it's rich raspberry. That looks like Calypso Coral. That looks like either Pink Pirouette or Powder Pink. Okay, so that we've got all of those folds, and then we've got our diagonal folds, which we're going to fold very easily, and like so. Just fold them score lines, not difficult. Okay, just go along your score lines. You can manipulate paper quite easily. There we go. On this one, get all of them creases nice and creased. Like so. And then this is the last one. I'll just find the line, it's there. Just give it a manipulate and gently coax it into place. There we go. There we go. It's a bit like one of them things when you were a kid, pick a colour, pick a number. Now, these two sections here, we need to do some extra scoring. What we need to do is we need to find the centre point between those 2 points. Now, each square is 4 by 4. So we need to find the 2-inch and just leave a little pencil line. And the same on this side. Find the 2-inch and a little pencil line. And then what you're going to do is you're going to score from this corner to the pencil line, and from this corner to the pencil line. So we'll do that, and we'll do it on both sides. So start with your score tool, hold it right in the corner, then put your ruler up against the edge of it, and then swivel your ruler until you meet that pencil mark, and then score. Okay, so again, put your tool right in that corner where them lines crisscross, put your ruler up against it and score and meet that corner there. Okay, so then you're ending up with a triangular one. These ones are just one line, this is two going in like that. So I'm going to do the same at this side. This DSP, because it's foiled, it's nice and sturdy. You could use any, because there's quite a lot of folding, so it's going to make the finished project nice and sturdy. Okay, so I want this to be my top and I want this to be my bottom, so these want to go folding this way. So just work out which way round you want your paper, and this fold here is going to be like the side panels, so they want to be in, do they? Or do I want it that way? I might want it that way. I'm not 100% sure which way around I need my paper. I might have to adjust it. We'll see how it goes. Not to worry. You can just play about with it, and if it's the wrong way up when you put it together, just unfold it and fold it again to make sure you've got the right side showing, because we don't need to glue anything. Okay, so there we go. So then these bits fold in like so. Okay, just pause a minute because I thought I had done it wrong, but I haven't. So you've got all of these folds. So the easiest way I can explain to you is that they're all folding together. So the corner ones overlap each other like so and fold in. Okay, and you're getting these, all these lines edged up together, and then the triangular one in the middle, you want to push that one up against. Okay, if we can show you, and then there's your triangle, and then you're pushing that one up against as well, so it's all concertinaing together, and then that will go like that. Okay, so from the side view you've got this, so they go in, pull it together, pull that one up and pull that one up, so that you've got this. Okay, and then obviously you do the same on the other side. That was the bit I just got confused about. So it all just folds in and folds in together like so, and there is your completed shape. Okay, and everything lines up nicely, and what we're going to do now is we're going to create a fastening for it. Okay, so I'll just bob that to one side. So what we need now is a sheet of cardstock, and I'm going to use the powder pink. I couldn't remember its name then. Blimey. And I'm going to cut it. I haven't even got my cutter out. I completely forgot. I'm going to cut it at 4 inch by 4 inch. Okay. So here we go. 4 inches by 4 inches. This is where mine is changed up slightly from the one that I saw, just to suit myself. Just to reduce a little bit of bulk. Okay, now I'm going to score it at 1, and then I'm going to score it at 2. Okay, I can put that away now. And I'm just going to get my corner rounder, because I do like the corners doing. And I'm just going to fold and burnish those score lines. Okay, like so. And I'm just going to round what's going to be the front. I'm not going to round the back. So just round off the front, like so. Okay. And then I'm going to add some glue to that, just on the back there. nice and wiggly line. And then you want to get your paper handbag, and this one's attaching to the back. You want to line it up really nicely so that that fold lines up and that lines up nicely. Okay, let me just open that so that I can get it lined up perfect, which is why I've used wet glue, and then I've got time to move it about a bit. Okay, there we go. And then I'll put all of my folds back together. Get in there. Folds all back. Once you've got it folded right, it will just fold up straight away every time perfectly. Okay, so now I want a fastening on the front. I don't want it to look like it's overstretched, so I'm going to lift that up slightly and assess where I want my what I'm going to fasten it with. And I'm going to use where have I put it? Not foam, hook and eye. The hook and eye tape stuff. Where is my strong scissors? I got my big scissors out because this is quite tough stuff to cut. There we go. You can get pre-cut circles, but can I find them? Can't find any anywhere. So I'm going to have a search on the internet for some, but this is really cheap. I pay £1 for it and you get loads. So I just take the sticky off one side and I put it roughly in the middle of there. Okay, and then I'm going to fold my bag back together. I'm going to assess round about where I want it. I want it to be straight. That's the main thing. And I don't want it to look like it's overstretched. So I'm just going to raise it up slightly. Like that, I think. That looks nice. And then I'll take the sticky off of the second one. Oh, if I can get it off. Now it won't come off. It's all going wrong. Nah, it'll be fine. Okay, try again. Fold it all back together. At least it's showing you how easy it does for all fold back together. Okay, it's just getting it lined up. I want it to be nice and straight. There we go. And press there. And now that has a fastening, which will open and close nicely. So now I'm going to just construct, and there's the back. It's all nice and tidy. So now I'm going to make a handle. So for the handle, you need a strip which is 12 inches by 3/4 of an inch. I'm going to use the same patterned paper, I think. Am I? Yeah, I'm going to use the same patterned paper. So I want 3/4 of an inch. So that's there. Okay. There we go. And that's pretty, isn't it? Because it's just cut a lovely strip of hearts now, that has. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut a strip of pink cardstock to go underneath, which coordinates with the lid. So just to save a bit of time, I've just been and cut this strip. This is just a tiny sliver short of 1 inch. And I'm going to layer the two up like so. And we're going to make a handle. So I'm going to just attach it with glue. Like so. It makes a really pretty project. And what you can do is you can, in the inside, make a card to glue in, which will be about 3 7/8 by 3 7/8. I'm not going to do it just now because I think it will make my video very long. There we go. So that's on there like so. Now the first thing we need to do is score each end at 1.5. So I have got my scoreboard and we're scoring at 1.5, gently because I've just glued it. 1.5, turn it, and 1.5. Okay, move that out of the way. Okay, and I'm just going to, which way is it going to go? It's going to go that way. So fold it under. I've not made one before. This is the first time I've made one. Don't have a sample. I watched the lady's video last night and it's in my head how to do it. And, you know, I've not made too many mistakes. Probably could have done it a bit quicker if I'd have practiced, but hey ho, that's me. I don't, want that to stick down nicely because I then want to just curve this a little bit just to help us with the shape of it. It's also helping adhere that glue. I'm even in shot. Don't even know if we're in shot there. So there we've got our handle. So we're going to glue it to the inside now of our box. And now I'm not needing the scoreboard. I'm just going to zoom in slightly and refocus my camera. So I'll undo my little baggie and I'm going to glue it on the inside of here. So a bit of glue on there. Come on. Glue on there. Is that right? Yeah. I don't know if I'd glued the wrong bit then. That's what you get for not practicing a project before you start filming it. I just take camera on and shut my eyes and hope for the best. It's a little bit like when you're driving round a roundabout in the car and you're not 100% confident and you just set off and think, if I die on way round, so be it. But the reason sometimes that I like to do it this way as well and not, you know, pre-practice and have everything already made is because I'm a real crafter and I like to show crafting in real time. And you know, we all, as we're going, we change things and we adjust things and we, you know, make a mess of it sometimes. And I like to show how, you know, you can just keep on going and there's ways and means around it, which is why I just like to do what I call off the cuff crafting. So I have an idea in my head, I switch camera on and I just go. Right, so now you can see that, you know, it's totally following those folds now. It's happy with it. I'm not having to force that at all. It's just folding. So we'll close that bag up like so, and we've now got our lovely handbag. And I'm just going to decorate the front, and the idea being that you open it and it's an exploding handbag, and in here you can cut a card 3 7/8 by 3 7/8 and stamp and put a message on. I may well do that later. I'm not going to do it now because I think my video's long enough. I made a bit of a mess of it and I've taken a bit longer than I should have, so I'll let you come up with that bit yourself. Now I just want to decorate the front of this a little bit. So what I've got is I've got some punches out. And I've got a couple of stamps ready. I think I might just have some gold. I think I'll have my largest. So my largest circle is going to be a 1 3/4. Let me do it up here. I don't have a scrap piece, so I'm straight into the foil. So that's that one there. And then I want a smaller one from Whisper White. I'll just use a scrap, which is there. And then I'm going to use Perennial Birthday. And I'm just going to stamp a little flower, whatever fits on. I think we'll have this small one. I don't think this big one will fit, which is beautiful, but I don't think it'll fit. So I'll have the little flower and I'll put a little leaf on as well. Okay. So I'm going to use Sweet Sugar Plum because I know that that looks nice with these little flower. Okay. So I'll have it just to the side like that, I think. Yeah, that looks nice. And then I'll do one of the little leaves. Let's have a look, this one. Oh, I've done it too far on. Let's turn it over and do it again. I'll do this bit first. Do the leaf first. And I'm just going to use one of my markers. Chiefly because I want to show you that you can stamp with them. This is garden green. I'm going to stamp my little leaf like so, and then I'll stamp my flower over the top. That'll be better. And then I'm going to get my flower, and we'll just stamp it to the side like that. It's fine. And then I'm going to layer it up. I'm just going to use a bit of tear tape on this because it's going on this foiled surface. I don't want to put glue on it because I'll smudge it and then I'll ruin it. So that's what I always do. I always end up getting glue on the foiled card, and then it doesn't look as nice. So we'll just layer that up, and it's just a little bit of fancy. You don't even have to if you don't want. Put that on dimensionals. Like that. And then I might just add a little sentiment as well. Let's just bob that to the side there. Yeah, like that. That looks pretty. Okay, and now is my sentiment going to be too big? I think that sentiment's a little bit large. Let me look for a smaller one. We'll have this one. We'll have my backup, which is from the Happy Wishes set, which is a celebration set, and I'm having this one that says Friends, and then I can send it to a friend, can't I? So I'm just going to mount that, and then I'm going to put that on some more scrap Whisper White, and I'm using Soft Sky. No, I'm not. It's basic grey. I don't know why I said soft sky. It's because I'm thinking smoky grey. And oh, dear me. I don't think I know whether I'm coming or going today. It's one of them. But carry on I shall. So there we go. We'll get there in the end. And now I think that's really lovely. And I think in the grey, sometimes black can feel like it's a bit harsh. I just need some long scissors. Some long ones, and we shall cut this out. And I've used a scrap because I do like to use them up when I can. And cut it a bit long because I might make it like it's a banner. Right, so let's get it straight first. It might help. Okay. And trim that one down. It's a little bit wide. Don't want it to look daft. Right, okay, I'm happy with that. So trim it to the length that I want. About there. Turn it into a little banner by cutting there and there and there. Okay. We're getting there. We're cooking with gas. And for this one, I'm going to use my mini dimensionals. Got some already started. Yes, I have. There we go. And I'm just going to add those on there. 2, 3. And we'll just finish it off nicely. Move that out of the way. I'm just going to just tuck it under there and then just press it on there like so. And there we go. We've got our beautiful exploding handbag. And it will fit goodies in as well. You could put sweeties in or whatever you like. So go and have some fun, give that a try. I will leave the link below to the original video, and I think she's helped me get my mojo back. I think I'll do some more crafting today. Hope you enjoyed that. See you again soon. Bye for now.